Now let's talk about packages and init.py. A package is a folder of related modules. The init.py file marks a folder as a Python packages and can expose a clean public interface, hiding implementation details from users of your package. Init.py controls what gets exposed when someone does import my package. You can import from submodules to create a clean top-level API. So users don't need to know the internal file structure. To create a package, you need modules and you need the init.py file. Now let's just quickly create a module. Let's just create a new project. Okay, and let's just create new window. Okay, so it's gonna take some time. Okay, this is project 1, so let me just rename it. Or if you want to rename it, then you have to come here, rename, and rename project. Okay, and you just call it my, yeah, just call it my package. Okay, package. Okay, now let's just create, let me just erase all of it from the main.py file. Okay, now let's just create a module. Okay, and let your first module be init.py. It's very important. Okay, this is the center, the first window. Whenever you import the whole package, all you need to do is place all the modules, important functions imported here, and whenever you import the package, it will automatically just do the work for you. So let's just create it. Okay, and let's just create one more module, and let's just call it utils.py. You can name it whatever you call it, but the most important part is this one, init.py. It must be included. Now let's just create one more module. Let's call it math ops.py. Okay, so now we have 3 modules. Now let's write something here. Okay, let's just define a function. Define format name. You can define whatever you want to define, it depends on you. Okay, format name. Okay, and let's just insert first and last. Okay, don't forget your colon, and then come to the next line and let's just return f string f and first name, first dot title, and last dot title. Okay, so this is, you define a function. Now in the modules math, let's define some function. Let's define add, let's say 2 numbers, add a and b, and return a plus b. Okay, now it also defines another function, defines subtract a and b, and then return and B. Okay, and in main.py you are going to import. Now come to the window, the important uh, part of your coding, which is the init.py. Here you have to import whatever you need, okay, from the utils.py module, from the main module. Okay, so what I'm included here, you could see that I have included a function format name, and here I have included a function, two function, add and subtract. So let me just, from, this is the structure that you need to borrow. Utils, okay, import format name, and from dot math import add and subtract. Okay, this is done. You have created the front value, the front init.py is like the front, like you go to a grocery shop and what is displayed on the surface, and from there you have to choose. Okay, you don't have to go inside and deep, look deep inside and see what's going on in the shop, but on the window you could see all the things. Okay, these things are available, so it is like that. So init.py is very important. Now instead of importing one by one utils.py, main.py, as we did in the previous videos, all you have to do is include import the whole package, my package. Okay, now all you need to do is just drag this whole folder into another Python project, or you can just give it a path. Okay, so you have multiple options. You can just provide a path, or you can just drag it, or you just go into the directory and locate the folder uh, where this project is placed, copy there and upload it here. You have plenty of options. So I will just do the dragging, and let's see what happens. So you could see here I have two windows. Okay, one window is this and one window is this. Now I will just drag this whole file from here to here, and you can see that Python project 1 is being imported. So now you could see that the whole folder Python project 1 is being imported here, and you could see that Python project 1 has 4 files, but main.py file is empty, and the most important file is this one. Okay, and whatever is included here are imported from these two modules. You need to understand it. Okay, so instead of just importing utils.py or math.py, I just created a folder, and this folder is called a package uh, in Python language, because it consists of many modules, and all are just uh, sorted in one module called init.py. So let's come here now and let me show you the magic. Okay, this is the file. So here I will just import my folder. My folder is Python project 1, and you could see, now let me show you, you can see it here. Okay, here we have init.py. This file is very important. Okay, so now it is simple. If you want to just add two numbers, you just have to call the name of the function, python project, and then you just have to add, let's say the two numbers be 2 and 4. Okay, now if you run it, you could see that 4 plus 2 is 6. Okay, and you need to understand that this function add must be in the init.py file. Okay, let me show you from here. Okay, init.py. So here you can see that addition has been imported, also subtraction. So you can also do subtraction, and you can also do the format name. So let me just also add friend. Okay, python project, and instead of add, just add subtract. Okay, so let me just do it, and you could see that I get -2. And one last thing that are included in the init.py is format name, which is imported from the utils uh, module. Okay, so let me just also do that. Friend, my package, sorry, python project, and let me just use format name, and here let's just add two names, uh, John or something. Okay, John, and one more name that needs to be included, John Doe or something, whatever you want to add. So let me just run it, and you can see that it is John Doe. It is written correctly. The first letter is capitalized because we have used the format sitting here. If you come here to the here, and you will see that from module utils we imported the format name. You can see that we have included the title. So whatever name in which order you add, like capitalize or small alphabets, it will be written, the first name will be, it will be written in title form. Okay, you need to understand it. So this is how you can create a package for yourself, and you need to understand that init.py is very important. Okay.